Haryana Minister Gopal Kanda, who is accused of abetting suicide of his former employee, will be appearing before the Delhi police today. But it seems the owner of the now defunct airline, MDLR, will not go down without a fight. Perhaps as a last-ditch defense, a former colleague of Geetika has come forward to defend Gopal Kanda. Nupur Mehta has almost given a clean chit to him, saying that he was a good employer and there were no bitterness between Geetika and Kanda. But what she doesn't explain is why she has a bruised eye and she waited so long for this defense.
How long have you known Geetika and what was the relationship that you had with her?
Mridula, I have known her since the year 2006. When I first joined MDLR Airlines as the Senior VP Corporate Communications of the company, and she came to, we had taken out an article in the newspaper to interview the air hostesses to recruit certain crew, and she came for the interview, and I remember very well that I took her interview and she was very well suited for our criteria of being a cabin crew, and we could not keep her as a cabin crew that time. We couldn't appoint her because she was underage. She's 17, and we took her as a trainee, and within 6 months she was given the appointment letter of a cabin crew as she turned 18. I remember she was a very nice girl, very good charactered, very efficient in her work, and that is why we all really liked her in the company.
Was it a very big shock for you when you heard in the papers, when you heard from friends that she had indeed committed suicide and that she took that extreme step due to some harassment by her former bosses?
It is completely unbelievable. I still have to pinch myself to make myself believe if the news is true, but having said that, it was not expected out of her because we all knew her as a very strong-headed person, very grounded person, responsible, efficient, and such an act out of her was not accepted and was not believable. Now, having said that, she's already committed suicide. My condolences from my true heart are with her family. I completely understand how her brother...
Right, let's go across to Mridula, who now joins us from Hyderabad. Mridula, you were speaking to this ex-employee of MDLR Airlines, which is now defunct, and she's somebody who's worked closely with Geetika Sharma, but it appears she is giving a clean chit to Kanda.
What she told me was that Kanda was, as an employer, he was somebody she didn't have any problems with. As far as Nupur was concerned, she said she didn't know about his personal life, and that simply as her boss, she had nothing to complain about as regards with Kanda. And that is the kind of image that she thinks she claims everybody in the company also had, but they didn't know what transpired in his personal life. But she did tell me that Kanda had told her that he knew Geetika's family, and that they were, and that he always considered Geetika as a bright and a good employee. But beyond that, she says that she didn't know what was the personal relationship between Kanda and Geetika's family. But as purely as an employee, she had nothing to complain about him.
Geetika, thank you for joining us. But the big development today, of course, will be the fact that former Haryana Minister for Home, Gopal Kanda, will be quizzed by Delhi police in connection with the suicide of this former employee of his who had named him in the suicide.